Hi everybody, Mike with Enviroscape LA. And it's December, it's supposed to rain, but guess what? I'm prepared. Now, I've made YouTube videos in the past about rain barrels, where you can collect about 50 gallons of water. I've also made YouTube videos where we've installed under the ground 5,000 gallon rainwater harvesting systems. One is real simple, it's for the beginner. In fact, you can get rain barrels from your local water district. They pretty much give them away. I would not recommend a beginner trying to install a 5,000 gallon rainwater harvesting system unless you hire a contractor who has experience in this, for the simple reason that you're basically digging a swimming pool and then you're putting a tank down and then you're covering it. A lot of exposure, a lot of things could happen, so you really need somebody with experience with that. What if you're neither though? What if you're beyond 50 gallons and you want to do more than 50 gallons and yet you want to do, well, you're not quite prepared yet to dig up your whole entire yard to do a 5,000 gallon rainwater harvesting system or bigger. Well, I want to present to you the Bushman system. It's right here. This Bushman product, it's an above ground rainwater harvesting catchment system. It actually will hold a little more than 250 gallons of water. Here's the pipe that's coming down from the roof, and we're expecting it to rain today. So usually we would dry run these. We would actually add water to this, but the reason we're not adding water is because today it's supposed to rain. So I have a 2,000 gallon roof, so this should, with a ½ inch of rain, this should fill up rather quickly. So actually a ¼ inch of rain. This thing is going to fill up. I'm expected to rain the next few days actually. And when it does, LA gets, once in a while we get rain. What we do, it's hopefully going to rain a couple inches of rain over the next couple of days. It's going to fill up. I'll have access to this water. However, I'm hoping more than 250 gallons is going to fill up. And so where's this going to go? It's going to fill up and there's an overflow. Now, if you don't have another rainwater catchment system this can connect into, then it's just got to go out to the street. However, on site here, I have a 5,000 gallon underground rainwater harvesting system. So this is going to fill up first, and the overflow is going to shoot into a grate down here, and it's going to go into the system. It's a beautiful thing. So during the summer months, we're practically going to need no irrigation water, no extra water from the water district. And mind you, in Southern California, you're looking at, every time you turn on a faucet, think that water has traveled hundreds of miles at a cost of about 20% of the electricity that's used in California is used to power pumps to bring water from other states into your faucet if you live in Los Angeles. But that's another discussion. Now, what if, normally we would, a lot of people like the idea that if you have something this big, 250 gallons, you can lift it up and then you just put a hose in the bottom and then it just gravity feeds down to your vegetable gardens. What happens if you want to keep this low? Then you add a pump. Follow me. So this is a rainwater harvesting pump. Basically, this is going to suck water from down here, from the bottom. It's going to go into here. I could put a hose on right here, attach it, and open up the spigot, and I've got water. I can go to wherever I want in the yard, 50, up to 50 feet or 100 feet, however far my hose will reach. That's where it's going to go. It's a beautiful piece of machinery here. Like I said, it's a Bushman. They sell these in kits. I would recommend maybe not doing this yourself. We're also going to tie it into drip irrigation. A reason I would recommend not doing it yourself, for the simple reason that you've got to know something about irrigation. What type of irrigation you're going to use? Is it going to be the Rainbird copper shield technology, which is what I highly recommend, and that's mostly what we use when we install drip, because it's the only sustainable drip. It has a little copper, little bit of copper at every 12 inches, and that copper actually keeps the root out, prevents root intrusion. You got to know about precipitation rates. You got to know how much, how many hundreds of square feet you can put on each header. So this is all very, very technical. You can do it, but you might end up calling us to fix it. So it's much easier to hire a professional. but if you're do-it-yourselfer, you might be able to figure it out. But the point is that rainwater harvesting, it is the future of Los Angeles, and I just wanted to introduce this to you just to show you that it's possible. Doesn't take a big footprint to do this. This thing's about 5 feet tall, and it's about 5 feet wide, and it comes out about 2 feet from the wall. Great stuff, but it's part of the whole message of sustainability. City of Los Angeles now requiring low impact development. They call it LID, best management practices, BMPs. They're requiring it for certain projects now. This is tied in to all that, and it's very, very doable. It's not something you have to worry about if they require it. And that's all. I just wanted to introduce you to a simple rainwater harvesting intermediate system. This is Mike from Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think sustainability, think Enviroscape LA.